Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on DAG. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. So I hope you're all having a great day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about DAG. I'm going to start with this, 7 trillion. Keep dreaming, buddy. How is it a maybe? Its fundamentals make Hex look like a shitcoin. DAG tokenizes bandwidth for real-world data to flow. All value on the internet is just data. And that's the thing. I looked at Hex a few times. To me, it looks like there's something wrong with it, but I'm not sure. Maybe it is a good buy, but it's just not for me. So then we see this. So Constellation, Hypergraph, blockchain OS to connect supported blockchains with 3 lines of code and create MApps, Overledger, Quant. And then you know how every single one of these ISO coins are all tied together somehow, some way. I believe DAG is going to be an ISO coin at some point because of its connections with QNT. If it's tied to QNT, it has to be tied to the new financial system, in my opinion. And we see how the rest of these cryptos are also tied in, even Bitcoin and Ethereum. DAG is much bigger than people think. A lot of people are overlooking it. Anybody who thinks Hex is better than DAG has to be crazy, in my opinion. So distributed ledger technology, it basically allows everything to be recorded on a ledger, which allows for decentralization, transparency, and programmable consensus. Then we see this. We are early. DAG, not Bitcoin, nor Ethereum. Many industries are suitable for IoT, Internet of Things technologies, implementation. And this, to me, looks like a fourth industrial revolution. Look at that. It's every single thing. Smart energy, smart industry, smart networks, defense and public safety, smart retail, smart transport, smart farming, smart city, smart health, smart living. And then it expands out from there, all the way to TVs and gaming consoles. But you also have fire and safety. You have traffic, things like that. This, to me, looks like the fourth industrial revolution. It has to be big. It has to be everything. Then we see this. Hex is inferior technology. It's purely a narrative and an add-on to Ethereum at best. DAGs not only fixes Ethereum and Bitcoin and the rest of crypto's limitations, but also creates a new economic paradigm shift and a new DLT standard for all data to flow. Data is going to be massive as far as Web3, but it's also going to be massive in the real world, tied to almost every single thing at some point. And like I said, I see problems with Hex that, I don't really talk about it because to me, it's one of those coins I would never invest in. And again, these people shill it like crazy, and I'm not seeing the value in it. DAG and the Department of Defense. DAG is simply the real deal. Our objective is to offer the Department of Defense and the Department of Homeland Security an easy to integrate developer tool that will enable these systems to instantaneously process, validate, and secure data as it's being created and communicated across networks. We are creating a global standard for data in transit and use. That is massive. You mean to tell me you can't see the value in DAG? Constellation Dag will tokenize the world. Tokenization is becoming very big. And we see it with a lot of cryptos, but the right cryptos, utility, use case cryptos. ISO coins. QNT and DAG is one of the most strategic partnerships in all of crypto, integrating to help enterprises procure blockchain technology to power smart cities that enable interoperability with security at scale. Catch DAG while it's still in the pennies. And that's the thing, the price is going to go up. A lot of people think everything's scammy right now because the price isn't moving. We hear of these partnerships, we hear what this crypto does, but yet the price doesn't move. So it must be a scam, right? No. Any crypto that is still continuing to build and grow, even in a bear market. When we finally come out of that bear market, these are the cryptos that are going to truly take off. I believe we're on the verge of a utility run. The market seems a lot different than it used to. You had your normal cycles, like always, but this time it has a different feel to it. You could sense that everyone knows about utility and use case now. You could see that utility is all that is talked about right now. DAG has an endless utility, endless use case, real life, real world use case. 10 days remaining for DAG mainnet 2 launch. And again, always improving the technology, building on top of what's already built, growing, expanding. Then we see this, over 2.5 quintillion bytes of data are created every single day. Constellation Network is built to accommodate the emerging needs of the ever-growing big data industry. All you hear about now is data. Everywhere you look, especially with these ISO coins. You take a look at IOTA, tied to data. QNT, tied to data. XRP and XLM are payments, but guess what? Even in payments, you have data. XDC is in trade, but there's a lot of data in trade also. So if you think data is something to just overlook, you're absolutely wrong. And it's growing more and more all the time. Probably nothing. The Federal Reserve has determined rules by which it will now review applications for non-bank companies for an account with the Fed known as master accounts. That would grant fintechs direct access to services such as the Fed's payment rails. You see how they're bringing crypto into the Fed now. Eventually, crypto will be in the bank soon. I'm looking forward to the day that I could go to the bank and buy crypto. That would be great. But I think that's a little down the road yet. But the thing is, it's good to see how they're bringing crypto into the already failing financial system, getting it ready to be used in the new financial system. Say hello to Enter the Void NFT, a new NFT marketplace project building on HTTP, creating new NFT standards, supporting complex NFT applications with their non-fungible gadget protocol, NFGP. This takes the whole NFT space to the next level. DAG continues to grow. It's getting tied to Metaverse. It's getting tied to Web3, tied to NFTs. Sound familiar? It's a well-rounded crypto. It's also going to be part of the new financial system. LCX, ALBT, QNT, EWT, HBAR, ALGO, DAG, World Economic Forum chosen. And what do we see here for Constellation? Now, before, you never seen Constellation brought up with the rest of these cryptos. You never heard of Casper being talked about either, or Hedera, or LCX. It was mostly Ripple, XDC, XLM, IOTA, and Algorand. And then QNT got brought in. Then Casper and Hedera. Then LCX. Now we see Constellation. Layer 0, state channel, distributed end-to-end encrypted data management, and secure pipelines, bandwidth. Do you know how much bandwidth it's going to take to run the new financial system and how much data? A lot, endless amount. It's going to continue to grow every single day as more and more countries are using it. You can see how DAG fits perfectly in with the rest of these cryptos. You don't see Hex there, do you? And the thing is, as time goes on, DAG is going to continue to grow and expand. It's going to become more and more valuable. A lot of people will be priced out at some point, in my opinion. And the other thing to think about is this. Anytime we talk about ISO coins, people always want to fudge you. Well, that coin isn't listed with the rest. That coin isn't part of it. Or, they'll say DAG is not ISO compatible. But we see it already being tied to QNT. To me, that solidifies the fact that DAG will be part of the fourth industrial revolution and part of the new financial system. With that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.